You know what you want to achieve, but you seem stuck in mediocrity even though it's sickening you. No matter what you do, you can't seem to excel in anything. And maybe you don't want it enough, but since you're watching this video, I think you do. I think you, just like me, have that little voice in your head telling you to go that extra mile. So let me show you how to do it. Direction. You can be the hardest working, but the least successful if you don't have a direction. Without a direction, you will be spreading your work all around. Now tell me, why would you, who put a bit of effort in multiple directions, be better than any of the people who put all the effort into one direction? When you spread your work all across the board, you're going to lose all across the board, since there will be people in each direction who only focus on that one direction. Therefore, find your direction. Imagine yourself in a few years. What would be the one thing you would be most proud of having achieved? That's your direction. Habit building. Now that you've found the one thing you want to pursue, it's time to chase it. I assume you know what to do to progress in your direction. Therefore, the important thing now is to build a habit of working on it. I made some videos on building and establishing habits which I recommend that you watch. Don't get caught up in studying. I want you to start immediately. Just do it. Do it poorly. Do it even though your brain is telling you to wait until you're good enough. The amount you will learn from trying and failing will far exceed the amount you will learn by not trying and only studying. Create and post your first YouTube video even though you know it will suck. Or go to the gym even though you don't perfectly understand every exercise. Just start and learn along the way. By getting practical experience, you will learn exactly which areas you need to work on. If you have no practical experience, you will study blindly and waste tons of time. Stick to it. It's usually not the intensity of what you're doing that's hard. It's doing it over and over again that's hard. There are many methods out there to stay consistent, but to be honest, I think consistency comes down to keeping your own word. Be realistic. Are you going to work on your desired goal 3 hours after a long school or work day every single day of the week? Probably not. So, start with less, just like I teach in my habit building videos. The important thing is to absolutely make sure with everything in your power that you show up when you told yourself to show up. Remember, preparing to do something is not the same as doing it. Scheduling time to do something is not the same as doing it. Making a to-do list to do something is not the same as doing it. The only thing that is doing something is actually doing it. Give it your all. You'll doubt whether it'll work. You'll wonder whether you're just wasting time. And you will have no way to know for a long time. This is what pushing through and staying hard feels like. Only when you slay that first dragon will you realize that you just completed the hardest part. Not because the dragons won't get bigger, they will, but the experience of slaying a dragon will equip you much better to slay another one. So when slaying the first dragon, remember that everything extraordinary requires an extraordinary effort. Therefore, you should get happier the harder it is, because then you'll know less people will do it.